Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Dodgers Roundup here at Net2 Cards. Here's what I consider to be the biggest underreported story of the Dodgers homestand and recent games prior. Yes, there are big stories, big splashes like Pujols joining the team, like the Dodger bats getting red hot again. These are big stories. Yes, they are. But what's happened very quietly in the background has given me the opportunity to keep things real and give credit where credit is due. Kenley Jansen has quietly solidified himself as the go-to closer. He's not 100% guaranteed. Nothing ever is. But I'll tell you what, he has pushed past that 50-50 Kenley, Jekyll, and Hyde. Which one are we going to get? Dave Roberts used Kenley Jansen 3 out of 4 nights. Usually, Kenley with rest is better than back-to-back nights of Kenley. The more you use him in a row, his production usually goes down, or rather, his run production goes up. But Kenley has been asked to come out on back-to-back nights by Roberts, and he's been successful in shutting the door. And here's the other part of that. He's been doing it with authority. All right? We're not struggling where Kenley is, we go like this. We barely got out of that alive. No. Over this past stretch of games, Kenley has upped his velocity. He's pitching regularly, hitting 94, 95, 96. I think last night he topped out one pitch 97. It was a ball, but whatever. He had the velocity. It was there. Now, he's stepped his game up. He's leveled up to make it legitimate. It hasn't been a one-off game. Well, of course, Kenley gets one lucky game. No, Kenley's being consistent. And why? Oral Bulldog Hershiser picked up on this on the broadcast, and he noticed that Kenley has like a little hip check that he does before he comes set. Now, I'm not a pitcher, so I probably look like I'm not a pitcher when I do it. But Kenley has a little hip flex that he gives, and Oral says that that is to remind himself hips first, shoulder last to generate the force, and this is where the new velocity, the upped, consistent velocity is coming from. To remind himself to keep his mechanics repetitive, and that's where success lies for a pitcher. And Kenley is on it. So success where success is due. I say this is the big story because one thing that helps your team come back and get good, like the Dodger bats getting better, one thing that helps that is they're not playing stressed out multi-inning games. Once that's shut down, the bats can relax and everything flows more copacetic through the locker room. Am I right? So Kenley's doing all right, but here's the wild card in that story. Now that Kenley's been used 3 out of 4 nights, what's going to be the deal in San Francisco? Do we go to Kenley tonight if we need him? What does Roberts do? What would you do? So let's watch how Kenley rebounds from a lot of games close together with each other. Let's see how Kenley, if he can keep up that consistency. Here's hoping, right? Because we want our team to win. Thanks for watching. As always, everybody, peace. Go Dodgers.